Good morning. It's day 83.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. See, I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all.
Okay, so it's almost 11. We're on our way to the Y for body flow. And this morning, again, I got up late. My whole plan of not using the mask and therefore the sun would be waking me up no longer is working. Because now I just put the blankets over my head. I don't know. I mean, the only thing that I think will keep me from sleeping in as late and getting up when I think is appropriate is going to be going to bed way earlier than I'm willing to go to bed. And I think even if I go to bed at like 11, I still think that I'm going to want to sleep till like 9. So, I don't think it's going to work. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I mean, at some point, it's just going to be, okay, enough's enough, Sarah. You know, you got to do what you got to do. I mean, in August, I'm going to have to start getting up to take Madison to school, and there's no getting around that, you know, so that's going to be that. Anyway, for breakfast, I had 1.5 servings of the cinnamon pecan Special K cereal. I would usually only have 1 serving with half a cup of milk, but I don't know, I just felt like, you know, since I was working out today, I should eat a little bit more than usual, and plus obviously I'm going to have to replace those calories anyway. So yeah, so that was 80 calories plus 45 for the milk, so 225 calories for breakfast. And that's all I've had except for water. And okay, people, I just got out of the Y, and I did the body flow for an hour. It wasn't the real high intensity release that we were doing a couple weeks ago. I would say that it was more pretty low intensity today, so I have no idea how many calories I burned. If the max burn is 380, and that's probably for a man, then on the high intensity one, I was probably burning like 300, which is pretty much, I think, what I estimated it as, like a couple weeks ago. And for the low intensity, I don't know, maybe 200? I have no idea. So on that note, since I never spend any money on myself, and I never buy anything for myself, even though I have a mad money budget every month, I never really use it. So I have decided that I'm going to buy myself a calorie counter, heart rate monitor kind of thingy-ish, like Julie has. I'm going to do some research while the baby's napping today, while Alana's napping today. I will never get in the habit. As long as she's taking naps, she's going to be a baby in my mind. But anyway, I'm going to do some research and see if there's any sales or any kind of rebates or anything. I mean, so I can try to get as good of a deal as I can. I've got a gift certificate to eBay, so I could find a good product and try to get it off eBay, but honestly, I don't want to wait. So I'm not going to buy it online. I plan on going to actually buy it somewhere today. 1 second, honey. Because I have some other shopping to do anyway, and I gotta go pick up my prescription sunglasses. And yeah, so we're gonna be out and about later after Alana wakes up from her nap. And yeah, I'm probably gonna buy one of those today so that I will know exactly. Well, I don't know how exactly it is. I don't know. I don't know if they only use heart rate to determine your like stats and your heart rate. I guess that's the only thing that they really can use to determine how many calories you're using. So anyway, I'm gonna go buy one of those so that I'll know what I'm burning, so that I can better replace those calories, and just for future reference, because I plan on, you know, hopefully, you know, changing my lifestyle and, you know, at least working out a couple times a week, even after I hit my goal weight. And then it's just all about maintenance, which is going to be a whole nother thing. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to have a protein shake for lunch, and that's it. Okay, so here's what's going on. I was really feeling like I really wanted to eat Chinese food today, and I thought, well, I worked out, I can work out again later, I can work off those calories, you know, so I'll still be at the 1,200 net calories. I found this menu, I was like, crab rangoons with sweet and sour sauce are like my favorite. I was like, okay, so then I tried to track some, and I could possibly do that, but here's what I'm gonna do. Hold on. I think that made it better. I'm going to have this little salad right here. That's half a serving of beans, about a little more than a third a serving of the sun chips. I'm going to put probably 1 serving of the ranch dressing on there, so it's probably going to be about 120, 160, maybe about 170 calories for the salad. 1 second, babe. And then along with everything else I've eaten, what I burned, frozen yogurt pop for later, I have left myself enough room to have an order of crab wontons from the Cheesecake Factory today, because we have to go over to the mall to get my sunglasses, and I'm going to go over there because there's supposed to be a Dick's Sporting Goods, so I told you I'm going to get the calorie monitor, heart rate monitor thing, so I'm going to get an order to go. So guess what, people? It's an impromptu cheat day, which means that Wednesday will not be my cheat day. It is today. We were out at the mall. I was going to get some cheese or crab wontons to go, but instead I've decided to sit down and have my whole cheat meal, or indulgence meal, along with Madison and Alana. First time I've ever taken the 2 of them into a restaurant by myself, other than like a fast food restaurant. So, yeah. I'll let you know what I ate later, and, you know, I could, you know, just indulge today and then try to say that I can have another indulgence day later, but I'm not going to do that. You know, that's not fair. So this was my cheat day for phase 2. Okay, so I already had the crab wontons. I ate all of them because I knew that those wouldn't keep if I had to take them home. This is my favorite dinner here. This is the steak Diane and the shrimp scampi. Delicious. And dreadfully indulgent. But I'm going to enjoy this, and whatever I don't eat, I'm going to take home, and I'm also going to get a piece of cheesecake. Hey, well, it's almost 8 o'clock. We just got home from the mall and our whole excursion today, and I had a couple things to share with you. I brought home the remainder, about half of my dinner, and I just ate it, and now I feel like really overstuffed and yucky. I also have a piece of cheesecake I'm going to eat later. You know, it is my indulgence day, so I'm not going to feel bad about it. And, you know, part of me was thinking, like, some people may think it's kind of counterintuitive and maybe mean-spirited somehow, or something to eat that kind of food and put it on a weight loss vlog where people that are probably trying to lose weight are watching it, and that might not be a good thing. Let me explain my rationale behind showing you guys and telling you guys what I eat when it's my indulgence day. Number one, I have kind of I need to be transparent on my vlogs about everything that I'm eating. That keeps me accountable. It reminds me of what I eat later. And secondly, it's for you all's benefit that are watching me, so that you will know that I do enjoy the occasional indulgence and that it's okay. And that just because I have this one day or one meal or whatever of an indulgence doesn't mean that I fall completely off track. Doesn't mean that my weight loss completely stops forever. And you know, just to let you know that if you go to a cookout or a holiday or a birthday party or out to dinner with your husband or, you know, whatever, and you have a heavy meal or an ice cream sundae or whatever, that it's not the end of the world. So, yeah, that's why I show you guys, and I hope that I have not pushed you at this current day and time that you're watching this to overeat if it's not what you want right now, for it to be your indulgence day or whatever if you do that. So if so, I apologize for that, but really my reasoning, I hope, is not in an ill-willed kind of thing. Secondly, do not mind my hair. I took it out of a ponytail. I know it looks like crap. There was a couple things that I wanted to show you all. If I can get them out of here. I got my new sunglasses today. Prescription sunglasses. And I really like them. So yes, they are big and round and gaudy, and some people don't like the style, but I like it just fine. And so they worked out pretty good. I wore them on the way home. And second, why do I keep saying secondly and secondly? The other thing I want to show you. This is what I bought today. This is my heart rate calorie monitor. It does not have a chest band. It costs $79.99. I got the Solo 915 at first. I bought it. It was gray, but it was the women's, and it didn't have as many features of this, and of course I didn't open it or anything. We went to dinner, and then I kind of second-guessed myself and thought maybe I should go for the upgraded model just in case. I don't know. $20 more. I didn't want to regret getting the first one once I opened it. So I'm going to open this up, show you guys, and of course I'll let you know how it's working. Well, I am very, very, very pissed off right now. Welcome to me pissed off. This effing heart monitor does not monitor your heart rate continuously. It counts your heart rate when you touch the face of the watch. And you have to touch it for about 10 seconds. And then the heart rate will display for about 10 seconds, and then it will go away. I bought a watch heart rate monitor already off of eBay from somewhere in Asia for less than $10 that does that same thing. I just spent $79.99 plus tax for this. The guy at Dick's Sporting Goods told me that the sensor was on the back of the watch and that it would continually be counting my heart rate from the underside of the watch. I'm calling this company, I'm demanding my money back, and I'm going to have to get one with a freaking chest strap, I guess. Because I guess they don't make any that just, like, monitors the heart rate on the back of the freaking watch. I can't believe I just wasted $80 on this stupid thing. Sorry. I apologize for the outburst. thank the Lord Jesus in heaven, I called and talked to the manager, and they're going to allow me to bring it back tomorrow. It's not their policy to, exchange it or return it or whatever when it's open, but the manager is the guy that told me that it was going to do what it doesn't do. So it's pretty much his, fault. So, I don't know if I mentioned in the last clip or not, but I bought a heart rate monitor off of eBay for less than $10 that does the same thing that thing does. And I paid I paid over $80 for that thing. It's ridiculous. What I really need is like a body bug, but I'm not paying like $100 or $200 and then $80 a year for their stupid freaking online crap. That is a crock. Let me tell you what. Because they don't have to do that. They don't have to have like an online thing. They can just have a program that you can just load it into, that it can do its little work or whatever, but instead they catch you and they put it some online subscription thing to keep you freaking paying $10 a month or $80 a year. It's ridiculous. All I want is something to wear on my wrist or my arm that's going to tell me how many calories I burned during a workout. Is that so freaking hard? Is that so freaking hard? Without a chest strap and without a freaking annual online subscription, why is that so difficult? In the end, if I have to get one with a chest strap, then I have to get one with a chest strap. I didn't really want that. I actually prefer wearing it on my arm. It's hurting my brain just to try to do research to find anything that is what I want. I mean, I'm willing to pay a pretty penny if it's going to actually do what I want it to do. But my goodness, when I opened that package and I felt like it was down the drain, I seriously about freaking peed my pants. Ay. Anyway, I overdid it seriously. I mean, I don't know. I guess because I'm just not used to eating that way anymore, so I can't just eat the way that I used to eat before and feel fine. I believe a stomach shrinks over time. You give it less food. It's going to shrink to a certain point, when it's not used to being stretched out constantly. So I can't eat the same amount on an indulgence day that I used to eat every day or whatever and feel fine, because I've been feeling way overstuffed and sick ever since I had the second half of my dinner. And I want to eat my cheesecake that I brought home, but it's my stomach is still upset. It's 9 o'clock at night. Usually if I have sweets too late, I have trouble sleeping. So, I don't know. I did take my vitamin today, though. I didn't tell you guys that. I took it when I got home, along with my protein shake. And I have to say, I think that it really makes a difference. But what I need to start doing is taking it with breakfast so that I can enjoy the benefits all day long. And you know what? I don't think I told you my weigh-in today either. I weighed in today at 0.8 pounds less than I did yesterday, at 165.6. But that is still up 1 pound from the last day of phase 2, which was Wednesday. So I still weigh 1 pound more than I did last Wednesday, with all this working out and everything. And I've been really good on my calories. I forgot to track about half a pear that I ate yesterday, so I was over a little bit yesterday, maybe 40 calories. And then today obviously is down the drain, but yeah, so I was glad to see a loss this morning, but I really feel as though this is just not working. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying not to take it personally. I'm almost looking at it as I've devoted myself to a scientific experiment and I'm just tracking data. That's just what I'm trying to look at it as, and not take it as a personal thing. So it's actually affecting me much less emotionally than the bad weigh-ins were, you know, a few weeks ago. So whatever. As I was telling my mom last night, it's like, you know, even if I don't lose any weight, at the end of the day, I mean, at the end of this experiment, 4 weeks worth of exercise is not going to be a bad thing. So, yes, it will have set me back a month from actually reaching my goal, but at least I exercised and at least I have the information. Anyway, I guess I'm going to let you guys go for tonight. And, see you guys in better spirits tomorrow. I'm going to be going to Body Pump in the morning, and then I will probably deal with that heart rate monitor situation after that, and then we'll come home for lunch and all that. So that's what's going on. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.